We're at Faith World. Pastor Clint Brown. I know you've all heard the CDs and everything. On the camera, we got my boy Todd Wilson. You remember him from the Dynamic Drumming video. Appreciate you, Todd. Then we got my man over here on the drums. What's your name again? Pete Alexander from the ATL down here. So what we wanted to do, we wanted to give you some shouting lessons. You've been asking about shouting lessons and how to get the shout going. We can't do a shout without being on the actual organ. We're going to be in the key of E flat. That's a popular shouting key. And let me warm up a little bit. When we talk about shouting, you got to kind of build up to a shout, okay? Now, I did some lessons on there already. Can you get you got the keys? Mm-hmm. They straight on? They can see my fingers? Mm-hmm. All right. Now, we built up a little bit on the shout. You got to kind of build up a little bit on the shout. I'm going to turn the volume down a little bit so you can hear me talk. Now, let's talk about settings here. The way we usually do it in Ohio, we use these two right here. And we can take it low. Now, what you want to do, if you want to keep it real low and you're trying to build them up a little bit, you just pull out these two right here before you actually get crazy. So let me show you some of these. What we're going to do, we're going to do these tritones. We're in the key of E flat, okay? So what we usually do on the shouting music to build it up, here's your guns on the tritones. We go to our G and our D flat. We take that down to the F sharp and the C, and then we go build it back up to the E flat, A, D, A flat. So basically what you're going to do on the shouting, you hold down here your E flat on your bass, down here on the foot. So we go. Your bass goes over to the A flat. You go to the C on the bass. You go to the A flat on the B flat on the bass. That's going to be your basic building up into a shout, preacher backup. So we go. I did here, and I'm going to call the bass note out. Now, we want to add a little more pump to just get them, pull out these two black ones, and you pull out this white one right here, or you can pull them all out, but we don't want to pull it all out just yet because we're not shouting quite yet. So we just pull this out like this. So let me show you a little bit of run. Some of the runs you can do, starting off in the E flat, you can hit this E flat, D flat, B flat, crossover, A flat, then G flat. Then you got to get back over here, so you want to cross back over. So another thing you could do too is just to ride this A into this A flat, into this G flat. So I'm going to hold the E flat and show you how that sounds. Now let me show you what I'm doing in my left hand. I'm just hitting a D flat major 7th over here. Hit this D flat major 7th. So we go like, so we're going to roll this A. What happened? Oh, I hit the wrong thing. We're going to roll this A into the A flat, to the G flat, and then we're going to just roll it like this. My bass note is on my bottom, on my foot is going to be E flat. So we just walk this around, E flat, D flat. So we're hitting this D flat major 7, which is we can hit second inversion. which is the A flat, C, D flat, F. Pull them all out. So let me show you what I'm doing here. Let's get into this. So what I like to do, I like to roll this A flat, C, E flat. And my bass is going to be A, but down here. Let me show you this note. This tritone here is going to be G, D flat. Then we're going to go G flat, B, E flat, and then G flat. Show you this note: F sharp, B flat, C, F. And right here it's going to be the E, B flat, and then D flat. Then my bass note here is going to be F sharp. So it's my bass note down at the bottom is going to be F. Another tritone here. We're doing all tritones. It's going to be E flat A. This high one over here is going to be E flat A. And then when I D flat, then F sharp. Now a lot of this stuff I already showed you on the preacher chords in E flat. So let's start getting into running up the shouting music. So what we do on the shouting music, there's two ways to run the bass line. Can you see the bass line here? Mm-hmm. Two ways to run the bass line. Let me turn this up. So what we do is E flat, F, G flat, G, A flat, C, D flat, D, E flat. So hit me on. Let's do this real slow. Let me show you how to do